Hey everybody, today is Monday, December 26th, 2022. Yes, Christmas is over. In my opinion, the holiday season has officially come to an end. Yes, I do know we technically also still have New Year's, but I'm not really a New Year's person. I don't party, I don't drink, I don't really celebrate New Year's. I'm not really into celebrating New Year's, not really my thing. So as far as I'm concerned, once Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas have come to an end, the holiday season is done and over with, and all we have to look forward to is months and months of gloomy, disgusting, cold, horrible, awful weather. It's not a nice time, unless you live somewhere beautiful. Like we're heading down to Florida right now. If you live in Florida, it's probably beautiful this time of year. I live in Pennsylvania, so not so much, but at least for the next week or so, I get to enjoy some nice, wonderful, amazing weather in Florida. But yeah, we're heading down there right now. We're actually in Columbia, South Carolina. Stopped at a Cracker Barrel to get some dinner tonight. We're actually quite hungry. It's maybe, I have no idea what time it is right now. It's maybe like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. And we're kind of hungry. We haven't eaten in a while, so I figured we pull over, get some Cracker Barrel here. We have a long way to go. We have like 8 more hours to drive until we get to our destination. So I'm not entirely sure if we're actually going to make it there tonight. We might just bunker down and drive through the night and get to our destination very early in the morning. Or maybe once we get to like Florida, we'll pull over and sleep at the rest area for the night. I'm not entirely sure. It kind of depends on what, I guess, my mood is, how sleepy I am, because I'm the one driving this whole entire trip. This whole trip, it's just me driving. My wife is not a fan of driving the van. She did not mean to intentionally rhyme that. She's not a fan of driving the van. Man, it's kind of a shame that she does not like driving the van, but she's not a fan of it. It's way too big of a vehicle for her to feel comfortable driving. So when we do drive Van at Bella, it's right over there. I'm the one who drives the entire time. So this is my driving trip. So it depends on how tired I get. If I'm tired, I'll pull over, I'll take a nap, but otherwise I'll just drive through. So we'll see. But so last night was kind of crazy. So what ended up happening last night was we're driving down the highway. I think we were in we were in Virginia. Yes, we were in Virginia at the time, and we're driving down the highway, and all of a sudden it's very dark out, and all of a sudden there's this stuff in the road. There's a car pulled over to the side. The car must have hit whatever was in the road, and I'm guessing damaged their car, maybe gave themselves a flat tire or something. They were pulled over to the side of the road. But when I got to it, I saw it, and I quickly swerved out of the way of whatever it was in the road, and pretty crazy, probably almost came very close to tipping the van. Sometimes I forget that I'm driving the van when I'm driving the van, and I'm forgetting that I'm not driving a regular car when I'm driving the van, and I made this crazy swerve, which in a regular car, probably not a big deal. In the van, probably almost tipped the van, not good, but I did avoid, at least I think I avoided what was in the road. But here's the crazy part that happened. Here's what got me terrified last night. After we did the crazy swerve, all of a sudden my car started going knock, 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 knock. It started making this knocking sound. And I thought, is something in the tire? Like, is that the sound of me like driving over something that's stuck in our tire? But it also kind of sounded like it was coming from the engine. And I thought, well, what? Like, all I did was swerve. Like, I just swerved, but it was a crazy swerve. I thought maybe I damaged the car somehow with my swerving. Maybe the swerving somehow damaged the actual car, I don't know, the suspension, or I don't know anything about cars whatsoever. Leave a comment down below if you have any ideas of what I could have possibly done to the car. But it started making this crazy knocking sound, and I was really at that point nervous. Thought, okay, we're gonna be stranded on the middle of the highway here. Me and my family, we're gonna be stranded on the highway because either there's something in my tire's going flat, or I damaged the car, the vehicle some other way, and we're gonna have to pull over. But the noise that all of a sudden, after maybe like 4 or so minutes of making this sound, it just stopped. Out of nowhere, the sound just went away. No more making a sound. I pulled over. I found a gas station, pulled over, checked the car, didn't see anything, didn't hear the sound anymore. Checked the tires, no flat tires, no warning lights came on, no check engine lights came on, no flat tire lights came on, no warning lights whatsoever came on. And again, the noise went away, and I've been driving all day now, and the noise has not come back. So I have no idea what it was, but it was terrifying last night, because this happened at maybe like midnight. I think it was like midnight this happened. So it was very, very late at night. It was like 14 degrees out, I think, in Virginia at the time. So 14 degrees out, middle of the night, midnight, and this happened, and I was terrified that my family and I were going to be stranded on the road somewhere on Christmas. Well, I guess technically at that point it wasn't Christmas, but still, stranded on the road somewhere, basically on Christmas night, not knowing where we were, having to call AAA to come get us or something like that. And I don't even know if AAA was going to be out doing things on Christmas. So that would have been crazy. But luckily the noise stopped. We were good to go. That was my crazy story of last night, the crazy swerve of 2022 that thankfully ended up, I guess, being nothing. Hopefully, the noise hasn't come back, no warning lights, no issues whatsoever. So I think we're okay. But like I said, we're here at Cracker Barrel, getting some dinner now. I'm starving. Actually, I changed things up today. Normally, my go-to with Cracker Barrel is always the same thing every single time. It's always the Mama's French toast, which is French toast and a side of eggs and a side of meat. And I always get scrambled eggs, well done, of course. Don't like them runny. And I always get what I used to get was their turkey sauce. Look at this. That's awesome. I used to get their turkey sausage. Turkey sausage here was amazing, and then they got rid of it for some reason. So no more turkey sausage here at Cracker Barrel. So I usually go with this well done bacon. So that's usually my go-to. But today, I'm hungry, but I don't want like anything really heavy. So I figured, I'm going to get a bunch of bread. I know, but I'm going to get myself some toast that I'll get some buttered toast. I'll put some jelly on. I'm going to get myself some scrambled eggs and some bacon. So yes, basically my go-to, only the toast is not dipped in an egg batter. It'll make a difference. That's usually my go-to when I'm like hungry, but I'm not starving. So that's what I'm getting here at Cracker Barrel. Is that a spider? Look at that. That's a giant spider. I love the general stores here at Cracker Barrel. I could walk around in here for hours. In fact, sometimes I have. There's been times where we've come out here, we've been waiting for our seat. Luckily today, there's nobody here. This is the most emptiest I've ever seen a Cracker Barrel in my entire life. I was actually kind of surprised we did not have to wait. In fact, I think this is the first time I've ever just come into a Cracker Barrel and was just immediately seated. Usually when I come into Cracker Barrel, it's wait. No matter what time of day it is, no matter when you're here, you always have to wait at Cracker Barrel, but not today, which is kind of nice. So what I was going to say is there have been times, the music's so loud in here, there have been times where I've literally spent hours just standing around and looking at all the different stuff they have here in the shop. Look at all the Squishmallows. Those are pretty awesome. So there's all kinds of amazing stuff in here. They used to have media. They used to sell movies and CDs, and they had records. In fact, they might still have, looks like they do actually still have records here. Check this out. Look at the Disney ones. Look at that, the Disney picture disc with Dumbo. There's Lion King. That is Coco. That is awesome. These are really, really cool. I actually really like the records. Vinyl still sells. In fact, I think we're at the point now where vinyl has officially started outselling CDs. I've heard that. I've heard vinyl actually outsells CDs now, which is crazy to think about. But looks like no more CDs here, no more DVDs or Blu-rays either. They used to have DVDs, they used to have Blu-rays, and sometimes you can actually find some pretty good deals on DVDs and Blu-rays here, but not now, unfortunately. Just a whole bunch of records. Look at the Grogu. That's awesome. This is a bank? It is. It's a vinyl bank. That's so cool. You got Darth Vader as well. Look at that. There's Charizard. That is really, really cool. Definitely digging the Pokemon. I love all the stuff here. They have so many cool, interesting things. The Bell Bank. That's pretty awesome. They got all kinds of candy here as well. I love all the sodas they have here. So many different types of like interesting sodas. I know I'm not supposed to be drinking soda anymore, but I'm tempted to try so many of these. Like, I've never had double cola. I know it's a pretty famous cola. I've never had it though. Dad's red cream soda. I love cream soda. I would try that. Is it just red, like colored? Because cream soda is usually clear, so I'm guessing it's just colored red. It doesn't taste like cherry or anything. I have no idea. They've got butterscotch beer from, is it Harry Potter? I don't think it is. They're totally ripping off Harry Potter though. Look at that. That is magical food and drinks. Come on. Anyway, that could probably taste pretty good actually. Brownie caramel cream root beer. It's not that I don't like root beer. I used to drink root beer all the time when I was a kid. Drank it so much I can't really stand it anymore. But caramel cream root beer, I would try that. So many interesting different sodas here I want to try. I should just buy all these, do a taste test one day of sodas. You've got all kinds of interesting candies, old-fashioned candies here, which is awesome, which I also want to buy and eat up. I mean, I want like all of this stuff here. It's all so incredibly delicious. I want it all, but I know I should probably stay away from it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know where we are. Again, I think we're in Columbia, if I'm not mistaken, Columbia, South Carolina, here at a Cracker Barrel, about to get some dinner. I was gonna say lunch, but I guess at this point it's dinner. Gonna get some dinner here. I'm excited to eat because I'm quite starving, but hopefully and thankfully we are alive and safe and sound, even though last night again was pretty crazy, even though I was terrified we were gonna get stranded on the side of the road somewhere because of whatever we swerved, whatever that knocking sound was in the van, but thankfully it went away. Everything seems to be good. Knock on knock on wood, everything seems to be good, and we're okay. So we're safe and sound here again in Columbia, South Carolina, with like 8 hours more of driving to go until we get to Florida. So it is what it is. All right, guys. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like. They have a whale as well. A whale as well. Look at that. I like the shark. I like the shark better. But anyway, guys, so like I said, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts, proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon. You can help putting gas in Vanabelle and in Pumpkin, so we can come out to interesting places or go interesting places like this, or pay for whatever needs to be fixed in my van if I ever figure out what that knocking sound was. I'm terrified it's gonna come back. Is this a gremlin? It's Greta, right? Greta Gremlin? Is that who that is? Or is it a snake? It's a snake. I'm way... Samsonite. I was way off. It's just a snake. I thought it was a gremlin. Did they ever make a gremlin Squishmallow? Comments down below. But anyway, guys, like I said, check down below for all the links to Patreon, Spreadshirt. If you guys do hit that subscribe button, I will see you in tomorrow's video, so definitely do that. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. There's Mario. Awesome. All right, see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.